All right, we're going to get started with our next event here at 12:30. I'd like to introduce Mr. Jesse Lindsey. You heard him earlier on the flute, Native American flute. He's going to introduce to you and talk to you a little bit about the stomp dancing and the stomp dances of the Chickasaw Nation. So put your hands together for the Chickasaw Nation Stomp Dancers.
All right, Chukma, how y'all doing? All right, we're the Chickasaw, we call them Chikasha Hithla. That's Chickasaw Dancers, what we say in Chickasaw. I want to go over a brief story of our Chickasaw people, where we came from, and kind of where we are today. Our homelands were Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky, and Tennessee. As everybody knows, as time went on and get in contact with other people, first encounter we ever had was with the Spaniards. As we went on with the Spaniards, we put them up for the winter time and treated them good. And when it became springtime, they put some demands on Chickasaws that we didn't want to meet. And this became our first battle with any contact besides Native Americans. It took another 150 years before we seen anybody again. That was with the French. At that time, the French took a census of the Chickasaws, and we were 10,000 at that time. But only in 50 years, in the mid-1700s, the next census was taken. We was down to 2,500. We only had 500 warriors. So at this time, this is when elders got together and thought about it. If we continue the path we were going, we'd no longer be a nation or a tribe. So this is when we went and sat beside the United States government, 1776. In 1786, they passed a law that we'd bury the hatchet and fight no longer between each other. So as time went on, contact with the Europeans and diseases came in. It's time for us to move to Oklahoma. They moved us to Oklahoma. So this is in 1837 when we moved. The first movement was 1830. That's what we call the Trail of Tears. Chickasaw, the Cherokees, Choctaw, and Creeks were the first ones on removal. 7 years later, the Chickasaws were told we had to leave our homelands. Once we got to Oklahoma, they said we could no longer speak our languages and we couldn't do our dances anymore. So this went on for 100 years till 1934. What we'd do, we'd go in the woods with our stomp dances, sing our songs, and when we'd do the last one at daybreak, we'd come out of the woods and go back home. We'd speak our languages in the living room and keep it going that way. 1934, they passed a law called the Reorganization Act. What that allowed was our people to speak again, do our dances freely. But 100 years went by. A lot of tribes lost their language and lost their dances. You wasn't recognized by the federal government unless you held the language in your dances. So out of over 100 tribes in Oklahoma, only 39 are recognized by the federal government because they lost their songs and dances. Our Chickasaw people, we carry our songs, and we say that what we're going to do today, the friendship song, goes back over 1,000 years ago. But we always say from the beginning we sang these songs. What this song is, it's a song that welcomes y'all to the center today. Back in the day, we welcomed everybody to our village, different clans, different tribes, and we'd open up with this song. After that, we're going to do a warrior song, a stomp dance. Stomp dance song is after a battle, each battle we had, or maybe a good green corn harvest, we'd do a dance and warrior would sing his song. Everybody's got his own style, so we're all different on our stomp dances. Today we do our stomp dances to show respect for our soldiers, our men and women that fight for us, because we carry this song as a warrior song, so we give it to them every day. I work for the Chickasaw Culture Center in Sulphur, and we give respect to our soldiers every day with this song. So if we got any soldiers, this song's for you, the stomp dance. And after that, we're going to do what we call a snake dance. And that's when we'll invite y'all to come out and do a social dance with us. So we'll get started, and Chukmaski, thank you. All right, got it? All right, took my skis. Thank y'all. All right, this time what we're going to do a social dance. And well, first thing I'll do is that we got any veterans in here today? I know we do. Somewhere? We got Brad if we don't. There's one here. Let's give him a round of applause. All right. All right, thank you for your services to this country because where I come from every day, like I tell them, I couldn't stand here and have this good job I've got. And the people that come see us couldn't go without asking somebody. So we get to go freely and go where we want, and that's really a big thing in our country. So I always give the highest respect to the soldiers. God bless y'all, and thank you for doing that for our country. This time, what we're going to do, what we call a social dance, and it's a snake dance. We invite your kids or anybody who wants to come out, the grown-ups, kids. We're going to do a dance with you, a song that goes way back, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a snake, going to have somebody singing. We're going to have a snake going around, and when he gets through, he's going to wrap around me, and that's going to be supper. So that's what we're going to do. It's a snake dance to show how the snake curls and goes around. So come out and join us. We invite y'all to dance with Chickasaws. Come out. I know you kids want to come out, too. And you ladies, too. Y'all come out. Okay, Chukmaski, thank y'all for helping us. All right. All right, that concludes our session for today. Or not, we got 2 more today. But our Chickasaw people, we don't have a word for goodbye because we want to see you again. So what we say is, Chipisa Lacho, till we see you again. And Chukmaski, thank y'all.